Watch this.
Next, football talk is a big hit. Sunday nights to Wednesday nights, we striking a match cause we lit. Y'all know the name, we call it the dub. On Friday nights, it feel like a club. Getting that VIP treatment on the sideline, they showing us love. Great interviews, go hugs, put in work, go good. Texas youth and high school talking to page on Facebook, hold up. Coach Carter stand on the scene, giving advice, he do what he mean. Jay Mack and Swaggy Vic, rocking the gear, it's so clean.
Big guys and go easy, off the easy for cheesy. With my steppers, our special kids, making picks was so easy. Trying to win, we so greedy. All our fans are so needy, cause they need to hear them talk about their club. We do it for the dub.
We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That DF dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That DF dub.
Welcome to the Dub, number one high school podcast starring Pat Boteezy, Jeremy McInnes, Whitfield Roderick, Coach Carr, and Ryan Riser.
Well, all right. What's happening? What's going on? Welcome to the number one talk show. Speak out.
What up?
What up?
Do what it do.
Show, man. The devil tried to get me, man. They tried to get me messing with the equipment. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
You don't play fair.
Hey, you know, we can't worry about it. We just keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Make it do what it do, baby.
Hey, we make it do what it do, man. Everybody out there, spread the word out, man. Send out, share this video. Tell everybody, hey, we on live, bro. We doing our thing. We ain't doing no tripping. So how y'all doing?
Good, man.
Coach Carr, how was your weekend? I know you feeling good, man. Michigan got the dub, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? Good football this weekend?
I'm going to tell you what's funny about that, right? So, everybody all year talk about Michigan ain't played nobody. Michigan ain't played nobody. I hear LSU fans talking, Michigan don't even deserve to be in there. They da. Man, LSU lost, right? I told one dude before that, I said, how about y'all just win the rest of y'all games and beat them in front of y'all? Y'all do that. You know what I'm saying? Why don't y'all just do that? Because that's what we did. You know what I'm saying? And we did it in convincing fashion without the best player on our team. So, man, I had a great weekend, man. That was just a beautiful, man. It was a beautiful weekend of football, too, man. Friday was good. Got a chance to see a really good game Friday. Then go in that game Saturday, man. I'm pumped, man.
Hey, man, I had a good weekend myself, man. 4-day weekend. Hope everybody, did y'all enjoy your Thanksgiving, man? What's up, B. Rise? How you been, man?
Man, what's up, man? I had a good weekend, man. Good football, ate good, man. I don't have no complaints.
Not at all, man. Boteezy out here doing sick time, man. What's up, Boteezy?
Bro, I got sick at the doggone game from yesterday. Me and Swaggy was walking on the field. And, bro, I got the old scratchy throat right now. I am struggling, so I won't be all alone tonight. I cannot believe it.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm struggling, bro. I woke up this morning like, damn. I ain't been sick all year.
I already know, man. It ain't easy being cheesy, man. It ain't easy being cheesy. What's up, Swag?
Hey, man. Wonderful weekend, man. Thanksgiving was pretty good. Got full. They eat all that food, but I ain't eat all that food, but I did. Before as football go, man, I'm a little sad, man. I'm a little hurt that my boy North Crowley took a L, but hey, there's some young dogs over there in Fort Worth in the 817. They'll bounce back.
Oh yeah,
ain't no doubt about it, man. And I am a little sad. It kind of got me a little sad that North Crowley took the L. You know what I'm saying? I hope them guys keep their head up. You know what I'm saying?
But I will say this, and Boteezy probably can agree with me on this too. North Crowley beat North Crowley. Prosper did not beat North Crowley. And I'm just gonna keep it real.
Yeah. I would say that. I would say that there was definitely some things that need to be talked about, and we gonna talk about it before I get out of here.
Oh yeah, man. I know y'all was at that game, man. I was gonna start, but since you ain't feeling too good, cause we was always at the sock game too. But I know we'll start with them two. I know them two that I know you was at both teasing. Cause I don't want you to strain too much, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you.
But so tell me your thoughts, on the sock versus Midlothian games, since that came first.
Hold on before you
Oh,
start. Pat, check your inbox.
all right.
All right, go ahead.
Man, amazing game. I mean, hey, that's a game that you would say what Texas high school football is all about. The ebbs, the flows. Javon Thomas stood out, man, as the best player in the freaking state to me that game with just how he navigated and scored those two major touchdowns. Uh, the one thing I take out of it is I'm a little worried about Sock going forward because they did sustain, a few injuries. Don't know the status of any of them, but it looked a little rough out there. But other than that, I thought a magical performance by South Oak Cliff.
Yeah, that's what I feel. What you think, B Rise? What do you think of that sock game?
Man, I ain't gonna ever lie, man. For the past couple of weeks, we talk about, man, stock offense can't score that many points. We had that question, what they gonna do when they play a team that got a good offense. They don't play Lovejoy and they play this first two good teams with good offenses. And you know what, man? They found ways to win. So, so man, their stock is definitely a true powerhouse now. And man, I'm looking forward to see what they do this week against Melissa.
Yeah, that is, and from what I understand, man, they gon' I think them injured players they gonna show up to play. I think everybody but the receiver. So we'll
Yeah, I
we'll,
think
we'll see
yeah.
how it go. But yeah, the injuries all mounting up. But that's what winning state is about, man. It's about of attrition. You know what I'm saying? It's last man standing. 16 weeks is a long time. They don't even do that in college. So 16 weeks is a long time. What you think about that game, coach?
Man, I thought that game was everything you would expect from a third round game.
Who got the echo
You
on?
Who
know,
echoing?
who echoing? Is that me? Hello?
Mm-mm.
All
Nah,
right.
you cut off.
All right. So it's everything that you would expect from a third round game. You know what I mean? And I think we said it kind of going into it when we was picking the games. You was like, yo, this is some good football, right? It's some good football. Good teams playing. And I think, really, I was impressed by Midlothian Heritage too. I thought they showed up. I thought they kids, and that's the thing. When you're sock now, you're getting everybody best shot. You know what I mean? So you're getting the best shot for some of the best players at the biggest times of the year. So I think for me, man, it was just a game of attrition. It was a game of being physical. Sock defense, they gave it up a little bit, but more impressively, Sock offense answered every time. And Sock defense made stops when it mattered in overtime. And at the end of the day, you moving forward and you're gonna prioritize the win. But yes, this is gonna test Stock's depth, and that's the thing that you kind of got impressed with Stock about moving forward was they have the numbers, they had a depth to sustain. You just don't know if you have those type of players in play, and that's the part. You know what I mean? So, but playoffs, man, it's week 4. Gotta find a way to keep moving.
No doubt about it, man. Hey, say what's up to Big Tonka in the house. What's happening? Join us today.
What's happening? What's happening? Boy, I love y'all boys, man. I love y'all boys.
Hey, man. Hey, you the homie dog. Shoot, man. Once a person show me they legit, they solid, man. Shoot, we
For
good.
sure.
You know what I'm
For sure.
saying?
For
We
sure.
good. And Tonka definitely one of them legit solid cats, man. Rod, what you think of the sock game, man?
Me or Roslyn?
I think Roz already told us, right?
Oh, you said ride.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
kind
My bad,
of.
swag.
Yeah,
Nah,
he's swaggy for now. Swaggy,
I get confused, man. I get confused. I'm sorry.
swaggy in the Temptations.
First of all, before we get to the sock game, shout out to them boys, man. All you New Orleans Aints fans out there. Uh, hey, the Saints went marching out tonight, 13-0, 49ers. But hey, real talk, man. That game surprised me in a lot of ways. I'm not gonna lie. Midlothian Heritage Nation out there, I'll be the first to admit it. I thought y'all was gonna get dog walked all over Mansfield. Hey, shout out to Caden Brown and company. Hey, you boys came out there and y'all left everything y'all had on that field, point blank, period. So shout out to Midlothian Heritage. But as far as sock go, the quarterback play has tremendously improved. Like scary, it's scary.
Yep.
Um, the running backs is running backs, but like Pat said earlier, Javon Thomas, me and Pat we call him cheat code. And that's exactly what he is. He remind you of that Mortal Kombat back in the early days where you go left, right, up down, and you get the you hear the you know what I'm talking about, don't you talking? And you
Yeah.
hear that get over here. And you got that cheat code in. Yeah, that's exactly what he is, man. Like you put him in
This
the
dude's
game,
fast, man.
yeah, you put him in the game, and you just know what he's gonna give you. Like we sitting there looking, you put him in the game on third down and 5, he bursts up the middle, just untouched. So it's like, but to the testament of that, I will bring this up. I love y'all Golden Bird Nation. I do to death. But the last couple of games, the secondary has been getting to work. And I think a lot of teams, especially Melissa going forward, gonna look now and say, hey, are these guys just that good? Are they overrated? So I feel like going forward, a lot of teams gonna try to attack that secondary. But you can only pick on that dog so many times till he bite. So yeah, that's how I look at it. But overall, man, it was a hell of a game. Um, Overtime could have went anyway. Could have went either way. But unfortunately, hey, it was on sock side. That's all I got to say about it.
You say unfortunately. What that mean, unfortunately?
I know it,
No,
man.
I'm saying unfortunately, as in like, hey, it happened,
Yeah, I know. I'm just messing
and
with you.
I'm glad. I'm a sock fan. But,
No,
hey,
you
Yep.
know I'm just messing with
B Roz, you told her what you thought about it, didn't you?
you. Yeah, but they may add something to that. But when it comes to we're in the fourth round of playoffs, man. All them stats about he the number one DB in the state. Man, that don't mean nothing at this point because the receiver you're going against here, he'll a 3 or 4 star receiver himself. So a lot of this stuff, man, wash itself out. You have a star receiver against a star cornerback. One might be going to UT here, but the other here he might be going to OU. So it might say it's really not there's no talent and gap. You know what I'm saying? Once you get it
Yeah.
deep in the trenches in the playoffs.
Yeah,
That's an
you're right.
excellent point.
That's very
But
good
Yeah.
point.
yeah, you're right, man. But one of the things that I want to see from Stock though is the defensive end and the defensive line be able to apply more pressure rushing forward. They got to be able to start winning their one-on-ones up front. There was too many times they had all day to throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? So they got to figure out a way to start freeing themselves up. Start working on pass rush moves, knowing when it's third down, knowing when the team got to pass the ball, so you can pin their ears back. And I think if Sock can get in a situation where they front seven and start holding down the run, it'll help Sock's secondary. But when you are giving up the run and you're not getting to the pass rush in time, then you got all day to throw the ball. So it's some things that Sock really got to clean up, not just in their secondary, but up front as well on defense, going into this next round, particularly against the a team like Melissa that likes to throw the ball over the field.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. Big Talker, did you see the sock game?
Nah, I didn't see it, but I know this next matchup with Melissa. That's the game. I say that's supposed to be like the state championship game right there. Like straight up, you getting a state championship game coming up Friday night.
Yeah, I believe that. And I
Yeah,
think I will be.
I truly believe if they get past Melissa, the real state championship game will be the next week with Argyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say this: if it gets to it, we're not gonna look ahead. But if it does happen to happen, Sock, Fort Bend, Marshall, hey, get your popcorn ready.
I'm all for that.
Yeah.
Anytime we can give Houston an ass whooping, I'm for it.
Hey, anytime you can bring two inner city teams to the
Hey,
state
I'm from the city. I'm from Houston, but I have no love for Houston high school football. No love at all. They fans talk too much noise. They cocky. They arrogant. I'm looking at this camera and tell y'all right here, right now. I
I
want to
like
look ahead. I want to look ahead. But North Shore fans, if Duncanville get a hold of y'all this year and beat y'all, you gonna have to fight me leaving AT&T Stadium because
Here
I'm
you
gonna
go. Here
troll
you
you.
go.
I'm gonna troll you. Chris Pullman, all y'all. I'm gonna troll you
Oh,
all the way out that
man.
building.
Damn.
Hey, but here's
Well,
my
I got this
question: Are
game.
you with that statement alone? Are you sure you're not from Houston?
I'm from Houston. I love my city, but I do not care for Houston high school football because I don't like their fans whatsoever.
But let's just think about Houston football. They top heavy. They only got two teams. They only got Cade and North Shore. They the other team, they all kind of just they got two powerhouses. The other teams are really kind of subpar at the best.
Well, I
So
mean,
I'm gonna get one of y'all my card to bail me out with. I'm probably going to jail that
We ain't
Saturday.
gonna we ain't gonna
And
wish that on nobody. We ain't gonna go there swagger. We ain't
we
gonna
ain't
go.
gonna talk
but
like
I
that.
just
I'm, I'm gonna troll all the way
I
out
know
that
you
stadium.
would.
We
I know.
get it swagger, but they hey now we gonna do this later, but I gotta put Coach Carl on trial for
Oh yeah, yeah.
treason, treachery acts, and backstabbing.
Ooh.
Hey, before you do that, shout out to Coach Carr. Hey, Michigan baby, I like that. I might not be
Yeah,
Kirk Cousins, but I like that.
yeah, we ain't gonna talk about it now, but Coach Carl, he get with them sock coaches, he act kind of different towards us folks over here. You know what I'm saying? He get around them stock coaches. He act kind of different. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you ain't known these Negroes long as you knew me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Coach Carr,
You
what you
know?
do? What he do? What he do?
Oh, he just switch up, dog. I ain't never thought I'd see the day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
I'd
You
see
know
I
what?
thought
Hey,
Coach Carr. I
I know
thought
what
Coach
you're
Carr
talking
was.
about. I know what you're talking about. But that ain't to you talking out of context now.
But
Hey,
wait,
hey, watch this, watch this. Hey, Tonka, you
Uh
remember in Living Color? You remember in Living Color?
yeah.
You remember when Jamie Foxx and Tommy Davidson always joining events, and then he always switch them on and join the other people.
Yeah.
That's how he did them.
That's
yeah.
dirty. That's
Ah,
dirty. That's
Hey,
dirty. That's dirty,
big
Coach
talker,
Carr.
big talker. I bet I was just at Duncanville in the rain. In the pouring rain.
In the rain.
Me and Pat, we out in the rain getting exclusive interviews.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody on Twitter. That interview with Coach Samples is like over 100 retweets, over down to 200 likes. I appreciate all that, man.
you know how many
Appreciate
views
all
it
that.
got?
And,
It got
and,
almost
and
eight thousand
I don't
views
even
right
do.
now.
Yeah, I was telling
Almost
him to
eight
share
thousand
that
views.
because you don't see that every day. You got the
Yeah.
Godfather in that thing.
Yeah,
I don't even dare to
right,
do this.
right.
I don't.
And shout out to Coach Sam for giving it to her because people in the media know that ain't no easy get. You know what I'm saying?
It
So,
ain't, man.
but yeah, man, yeah, Tucker, I get over there, I'm soaking wet, get over there. And stock coaches already give me a hard time. You know what I'm saying? I already get the business. You know, they're my homies. All of them are homies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they love to give you a hard time because I say certain things. You know what I'm saying? But I get over there and all of a sudden they get to holler at Jay back. And I'm thinking I'm gonna have my dub. my dub brother. I got my dub brother with me. I'm thinking like, oh, it's all good. It's us against everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I look up and behind the coaches, I see Coach Carr. Yeah, J Mac, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. Hey, AJ Mac, I noticed I didn't see you in any of the pictures either.
Yeah, you see what I'm
Boy,
saying? You didn't see that picture, did? That's why I ain't
you know
even
what?
post it. I ain't even post the pic because I'm like, I ain't in it. I had to take all the pic. They put me in the back of the major picture. I got put in the back back there with the trainers.
Oh man.
So,
Coach
That's
so
Carr
how they
so
do me,
cool.
dog.
Coach Carr so cool.
let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, Jeremy. McKinnon. Uh, so you're partly true. I did hit on you. But we all got on you.
See?
You just can't be saying, you just can't be letting people know that they let their mama down in a way that was very aggressive. There are some things that you can say that you cannot say.
It was all in
There's
context.
nothing wrong with what you said. You're a smart man. You can find out a million ways to say what you said. Like my mama always says, it's more than one way to say yes. More than one way.
That's true. That's true. But we better keep it pushing, man. But we gonna get back to that because I ain't forgot. But I said I was gonna bring it up. I took it, right?
You say you gonna get him. You say you gonna get him.
I said I'm gonna get him when we get on her. I ain't gonna let him make it on that one.
So swag, you knew this was gonna happen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey,
Swag.
I couldn't say nothing. That'll be snitching.
Hey, don't say nothing. I don't want you to snitch. I don't want you to do anything. Did you like your shirt? Did you get your shirt?
Yeah.
With the large, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Somebody almost has you in a 2X. But okay.
Ah, you right. Ah.
Keep going, but go ahead, Jeremy. It's your show. Now up.
Hey man, moving on to the day. Hey, I know. Hey, Pat over there trying not to laugh, man. He over there trying not to laugh.
Hey, look, I'm tripping because I know Coach Carr got revenge on his mind, boy. The way he attacked Bam on Saturday, y'all better be careful over there. Y'all better be careful over there.
Hey, y'all, we gotta get the homie Tonka shirt, man. Real talk.
Yeah, we gonna give him a shirt, man. I hate. We'll get to it, Tonka. I don't know how I missed Tonka at the Duncanville game. Well,
Yeah,
number
we
one,
said
yeah, I
we
know
were.
I ain't look because he was on CP time. I think he
Hey.
showed up second
Yeah, man, that
quarter.
traffic on 35 was mean, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Ooh,
was.
Always.
won't
Hey,
do that again.
they,
I'll
And
be
the
they,
same
there.
thing
I'm
when
gonna
we
leave
did.
earlier. I'll leave earlier next time. I
yeah,
won't
I
fill up
left
that
plenty of
35.
time. I
Yeah.
left him plenty of time. Bo Teaser, tell me, man, tell us about this North Crowley game, man. We got to know what happened. You and Swag got to be our eyes and tell us
We'll tell you.
exactly what happened. Oh, Pat fell off. That's okay. He come back.
I got you.
Go ahead.
Uh, like I said earlier in the show, yeah, nobody heard it or not. North Crowley beat North Crowley, man. Let's just be real about it. They came out, punched them in the mouth. Uh, Running back Lacey was running all over Prosper. Jimerson and um what's my boy name? The
Cornelius.
receiver. The receiver.
Oh, Pimpkin.
Yeah, they was having their way with him, man. It was pretty much gonna be it was heads on the blowout, man. Honestly, North Crowley beat themselves off turnovers. They got down to the red zone, fumbled. Got to the red zone again, fumbled again, and those two fumbles led to points. But what really put the game out of reach for North Crowley was two plays. Before halftime, they had a chance to tie the game up. They got down to the 1 yard line on 4th and 1 and couldn't score. And Prosper scored off of that. And then with like 34 seconds left on the clock, um, it was like third and like 12 or so. And Prosper had just ran the ball on second down. And they would let the clock just run out. And I guess North Crowley thought if they called a timeout, they could stop the clock and get the ball back. So instead, Prosper Coach went for a pass on the third down, converted it. Then on the very next play, they ended up scoring. It made it a two touchdown game by halftime. And it was just pretty much hard to cram back out of.
Man,
And that's basically how they lost.
man, I hate to hear that, man. That really hurt my feelings when I saw North Crowley lose because I really do support Coach Gates and that program he got going over there, man.
Yeah.
What was your reaction to that, B Rise?
Well, you know what, man? I was going from there Crowley as well, but I picked Prosper. You did too. We both picked Prosper to win, but
Yeah, we did.
I just felt it wasn't time, man. Like I said, I didn't watch the game, but according to Pat and Rod, they've had a good game, man. So they're gonna get better, man. Like me and Coach Carr were talking about before y'all even came on. We were like, they're gonna be even better next year. So I expect them to be a state contender team this year. Them in Duncanville.
You
But
right,
I
and
will
it's a
say this.
process.
I will say this real quick. Also, testament to that game. Hey man, Prosper made adjustments at halftime. They came out of second half. When I say they blitz. Like every play, it was a Prosper defender in Chris Jemison's face where he was just throwing like passes like out of bounds and stuff. So
That's
that's
coaching.
another thing.
It's good coaching. Yeah, it's good
That's
coaching.
coaching right there.
Prosper have a defensive line so huge, and I guess North Crowley offensive line finally ran into a team where it was just outmatched.
Yeah, I mean, it happens, and it's a
It happened,
process.
man.
I always
But
tell everybody, the same is like with Lancaster. A lot of time before you can really reach your goal, you gonna have it's gonna be an L in there that kind of a bad L or L that nobody saw coming, or
yeah,
it's gonna be an L. You're gonna have to take a L before you take that next step.
but just like I told you behind the scenes,
Right,
J Mac,
right.
and I said on air for the whole world to hear it. They attacked one side all night. They did not even think twice about trying to throw on a money side. 23, not once. They threw it on one time and he deflected it, and they ain't throw it no more. But the Caleb Hickman injury against Boswell, it finally came to bite them. And like I said, they survived ever since Boswell to now without him. But it finally came and got them because I swear they attacked his replacement the whole entire game,
Ain't
and
no
that's
doubt.
basically how they pretty much beat them.
Ain't no doubt, man. And you got something on that, Coach Carr?
All I'm gonna say is, I thought the thing that was most, I'm impressed with North Carolina. To me, you didn't get to where you wanted to go, but you were picked to finish fourth in your district, and for you to even go to the third round and win your district, and Swag, you said that at the beginning of the season they was gonna go undefeated. I said they was gonna lose one game. We both was right. You know what I mean? Um, I think those boys need to stand up and be proud of themselves. And yeah, it's gonna hurt. But one of the things that you say that bad L or whatever, I call it the definitive L. It's that L that defines who you're gonna be in the future. Whether you're
Yeah.
gonna go step backwards or you're gonna move forward and get through it. And Ward said something the other day while I was switching sides. Um, he
Ah,
said he said he said a team like Prosper, they're going through the process, and their process is a little bit more advanced than North Crowley. North Crowley is the new kid on the block, and it's true. But they're young. They're only gonna get better. You know what I mean? They got a great coaching staff. They got a quarterback that's a sophomore. They got a running back that's a sophomore. They're gonna lose some guys on defense, but they got a big D tackle that's coming back, Hill Jr. Like they are loaded for years to come, and you can only imagine what he's gonna have coming in. And well, hats off to North Crowley, man. You guys did a hell of a job. You exceeded everybody's expectations. And listen to the dub. When we tell you a team is balling at the beginning of the year, They probably gonna be balling the beginning of the whole year.
You know,
Like,
you know what's so
that's
crazy with that, Will? We told everybody that North Crowley was the truth. It's almost like that made people go against North Crowley.
It did. It did. Every week, somebody, North Crowley gonna lose. North Crowley gonna lose. Lovejoy gonna beat them. Boswell gonna beat them. And they just continue to just prove people wrong all year long. And
And
it's
what I
funny to
tell
me.
y'all, what I tell you, I said
Yep,
people just gonna wait on Crowley to lose
to
and then
lose.
say,
Yep.
see. But I'm sorry, you can't tell me CC in the third round of the playoff.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real with you. And if it happened next year, it could happen. If North Crowley was Division Two, North Crowley's playing next week.
and especially if your team not playing. Especially
Yeah,
if
yeah.
your
Your
team
team
not
ain't
playing.
playing.
If your team not
Yeah,
playing,
Hey
yeah.
man,
Your team
hey,
ain't playing right now. You got to right talk
listen,
about
I
nobody in the
don't care
playoffs
if
right
it's
now.
North Carolina. That's what I'm talking
freeze up a little bit, Will. All right, we'll go. We'll put them. Let me see.
but and that's my thing. Swag is like,
Okay.
but that's what I was saying, man. Just North Crowley, man. To me, at the end of the day, man, they need to be happy. And them cats that was waiting on North Crowley to lose, that's fine. I mean, maybe you could say, "See, I told you so," but say "I told you so" for a team that's practicing in the third round and nobody expected to even get to that point. So,
I have a
bravo,
quick
hats
question,
off
real
to
quick.
Coach Jason.
I have a quick question for you, Will. I know you know. Uh, who will who have to get in the playoffs next year out of that district to make North Crowley go to Division Two? There was somebody this year that caused them to go to Division One.
I think so.
Oh, was that no?
Hmm.
Euless made it. It was whoever Euless beat out. That might have been Weatherford had it.
LD Bell, LD Bell,
LD Bell. Yeah,
LD Bell. Okay,
yeah,
it was LD Bell and what's the name? They missed it. Regular Crowley.
And
yeah.
LD Bell, LD Bell didn't even make the playoffs, did it?
No, they let
Yeah,
Trenton come
No,
back and take it. Yeah.
and one of them two would have made it. North Crowley
And
would have
that,
been Division Two.
but let me
yeah,
ask you this though. So if North Carolina was in Division Two, they would have to play. They would play South Lake this coming week.
Yeah, I truly think they Division Two. I think they go all the way to state. They Division Two even next year.
Mm,
I don't know.
maybe next year.
That's
Maybe
still
next year.
Maybe
next
next
year,
year.
but that's still a push though.
Maybe next year. And
yeah,
I'm gonna be
yeah.
honest with you, man. The reason why I don't feel bad, I feel bad they lost, but I'm kind of like, woo. The same reason why Horn lost. I really didn't want to see them cats go up against Duncanville. I'm
I
just
wanted to
being honest.
see that. I wanted
I'm
to
gonna tell
see
I
you
didn't
this.
want to see it.
I'm gonna tell you this for the whole world to hear this out here right now. Next year, Chris Jimerson, North Crowley's soon to be junior quarterback next year. You're gonna see another version of Kevin Henry Jr. from Sock out of that kid. Mark my words.
Oh yeah, he the truth. And
Mark
they
my
got that
words.
running back. They gonna have the best running back. Well, besides Duncanville running back, they gonna have probably the shit top 5 running back as a junior this
Yeah,
year.
Cornelius. Yeah, Cornelius the
Yeah,
truth.
he's the truth.
It's
Mark.
gonna be a lot of good ones. It's so many good running backs. That's a whole nother show. There's a lot of
Yeah,
good running
yeah.
backs in DFW.
Right.
Hey, Tucker, before yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I want to before we talk about them Eagles, because I want to play this Matches interview we did. You got anything on North Crowder? Did you see it, or what was your reaction when you saw the scope?
No, I didn't see it, but I was surprised that they lost. But then again, I'm not surprised at the same time because Prosper is a very sneaky team, a very
Yeah, they are.
sneaky and fundamentally sound team. So I wasn't surprised
Right.
that they lost, but then again, I was surprised. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. And Prosper ain't gonna be no easy out either.
No, no, no,
I
No.
no,
mean,
no.
you got
You
to
gotta realize this
remember.
also. Prosper
Hey,
been in the fourth round 4 years straight. This their fourth year
that's what
in
I'm
the
And
fourth
they're
saying.
round.
and they're quiet. That's the thing. They're quiet. They're real quiet.
Yeah, we're gonna get to who they gonna end up playing, but it ain't
We
gonna be
gotta
no
definitely
Yeah,
talk
easy.
about
man.
that.
They sneaky good, man. They sneak up on you.
They
Maybe
sneaky, man.
maybe Louisville.
In
If they
Who
play
Louisville.
do they play
Louisville, I
next?
think
Louisville.
Louisville beat them though.
I don't know.
We're
We're
gonna talk
gonna
about
see.
Louisville. We're gonna get to
We'll
that.
talk.
We
We
got
gonna talk. I don't want to. I don't want to get off real, but we'll talk about that. We're gonna talk about that matchup.
Mm.
But let me play this, man. We got this on Thanksgiving, man. So I'm gonna play some of my hard work. Hold on. And we're here with Coach Mathis and his son Cayman. Hey, Coach, you just did your walkthrough. Y'all getting ready to head down to Pflugerville to play tomball. How do you feel your team is prepared and mentally ready for tomorrow?
Well, they came in this morning, man. They were focused. They were focused throughout the whole time we had our walkthrough this morning. And mentally, it's got to be more important than anything. So I know we're supposed to have some bad weather down that way. So mentally, it's more important. But they had a great walkthrough this morning.
Yes, sir. And Cayman, man, you're a senior. You're going through it. You went through a few Thanksgiving practices. Have you missed a Thanksgiving?
No, sir.
See what I'm saying? You blessed, man. You are the few blessed. You know what I'm saying? So how you feel, man? It's your senior year, man. Your last Thanksgiving practice, making this championship run. Are you one of the vocal leaders to make sure y'all get that title back?
Oh, yes, sir.
Where your mindset at right now?
Take it day by day, week by week, The state, that's the goal, but we're taking it week by week. Tomball, obviously, this week. Get it off for Thanksgiving and on the next week.
And Tomball, that's the Houston area, right?
Yeah.
Anytime you talking about Dallas area, Houston area, it's going to be a little extra. I ain't never seen a game where there ain't no extra when it comes to Dallas and Houston, man. So y'all packing up the defense, man. Are we riding the defense to this victory?
Yes, sir. I mean, that's the mindset we have to keep now. Duncanville, that kind of roughed us up. We was losing the edge. We found our groove back. I feel like we going now.
Hey, man, I agree with you, too, because I seen the last two games, brother. Y'all was looking good, man. Y'all look fantastic last week. And I just wish y'all all the luck. And, hey, man, we need you to get that lick back, man, because they kind of roughed up Cedar Hill last year in the playoffs. So we need you to get that lick back. we need you to get that lick back for the southern sector, but you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Yes, let me ask you this right quick. Another 90-something yard return. Hey, they look good, man. They look good. I know you. If you don't say it, I'll take it.
Pick six, baby. Pick six.
Hey,
we need it.
Pick six. Give us a pick six.
Hey, man. Yeah, dog. That's a great kid, too, man. I do want to say that is a great kid. I think he got, I think when he on the field, he kind of do like Swagger. He turned into his own little swag monster character, but off the field, man, that's a real cool, laid back kid, man. Matt is doing a good job raising him. Cloud and Lori. But so tell me this, man. They went out there and they did what they supposed to do, put a whooping on Tomball. What you think about that, Swag?
Hey man, you already know what I think about it. I think J-Mac, I think you said it better than anybody. Besides the Waxahachie hiccup this weekend, when have they ever beat us down here in the playoffs?
They don't.
I mean, they can dog walk. They different competition up there. But when they come to the Metro play, hey, the Houston, Beaumont, that whole area, they can't mess with us. So that's point blank period. I mean, we've blown them out in the third round, every year?
Yeah, somebody.
So it wasn't nothing. It wouldn't be no different. They got out to a slow start again. It just caught fire like they always do. Shout out to Darius Bailey. He continuing to make a name for itself and to continue to dash through these playoffs. Shout out to Tiger. I think he had like 109, something like that on 20 carries. Jonte had a touchdown catch. The defense did what they do again. I mean, 14 points. That's big. That's big. And like I preached last week, in that 52-7 win, they continue to play good defense. If they continue playing good defense, hey, they got a shot at playing in 2 weeks in Jerry's world. So that's my take on it.
Already. Yeah, hey, man, shout out to my homie Big LT, man. What's happening, home? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Good to see you, homie. Go ahead, Roz.
Well, with DeSoto, man, like I said, they're playing good ball, man. I guess the big question is how they gonna do it against Geyer, a team who don't got no type of deficiencies on offense. They playing against the best quarterback in the state. They're playing against two D1 cornerbacks, so it's gonna be interesting to see how they do against Gary if they win the next game coming up. Well,
Yeah, I
I don't
mean
want
they
to put
gotta
them
get
past. Well,
past this
South
one.
Lake, well, they gotta get past South Lake, so we can't overlook them anyway. So it's gonna be interesting to see how DeSoto doing this fourth round, man. And I'm looking
Yeah,
at
I
another
think.
game.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, it's gonna be easy for people to try to overlook this week, but I just wouldn't do it because
I wouldn't either, man.
it's way too much going on, man. We got to play this weekend out before we get too excited about the
Yeah,
semifinals weekend. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, DeSoto got a good tough game coming up. They
Harker Heights, ain't it?
yeah, and I'm gonna
yeah,
tell you, Harker
yeah.
Heights got a little running back, man. He is nice, man. I'm telling you, he
He
is
nice, yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
He nice, man. So it ain't gonna be nothing easy going on over there. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
it's
Yeah.
gonna be a dog fight.
Yeah, yeah. It ain't gonna be easy. So
That's the
It,
that's
it,
the that's the thing about it though, man. Is again when you talk about Soto, man, the Soto got to figure. Yeah, I think I'm behind you, Jeremy. Something happened. Okay.
can you hear me?
All right. Now I think at the end of the day, man, DeSoto, man, they just got to keep playing and doing what they do, and it's set up for them. They need to do. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're a little behind. Why you behind?
No, it's that
Yeah, he
Wi-Fi.
behind. Yeah,
That Wi-Fi.
go. You know what, Tonka? Give me your thoughts on that DeSoto victory. I'm gonna tell Will to go out and come back in.
I mean, it's what I expected. I expected DeSoto to put them things on them boys down there from Houston, and I expect this game versus Harker Heights. I think it's gonna be a nice close game.
Me too.
As long as they neutralize what's that DN name? Chris Robinson. He's like a run stopping DN. So if they neutralize him and keep him honest, they'll win this game. And I believe what's his name? Chris Moultrie is their cornerback. Him and Jonte Cook, that's gonna be a good one-on-one matchup. Take a look at that.
Oh yeah, yeah, that
Chris
definitely.
Moultrie.
Yeah, that's gonna be. And I'm gonna be honest, man. It's kind of hard to go against Jonte against any cornerback because he pretty much been successful against everybody except one this year.
I'm
You
not
know what I'm
gonna say
saying?
who, but
You already
Yeah.
know.
we,
Hey,
we,
real, hey, real quick.
woo!
I want to give a shout out real quick. The Crystal J experience. She said, "You guys keep growing. I love what y'all doing for the city. Hey, we appreciate that from the Dub.
oh yeah, man. We appreciate you. That's
Even though
that's that's, that's my
even though
homie.
I'm America's most hated, but hey, I still appreciate it.
And
Oh
she
yeah,
all right. She okay with me.
all love to Miss Crystal.
But
That's the homie to the end right there.
one last thing I got to say about the DeSoto subject is just like anybody else that's powerhouse, just do not get caught looking ahead of next week of the South Lake Curl then got a winner. Go out there and play your game Friday night. Do not get caught looking ahead because that's when you get caught slipping. Just like Weibo Nation out there got caught looking ahead at Longview. Don't be the victim this week. Don't get caught looking ahead of what's coming next week. Get through Friday night first, and then look towards next week. That's my
Right,
advice.
right.
Do y'all see that Guy and South Lake Carroll game being a high scoring game
Oh shoot, yeah.
with
They gonna
Caden
blow the
Anderson versus
scoreboard up.
Jackson Arnold?
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be and I think God probably gonna leave him in the dust because I don't because Carl they've been looking up and well, I ain't gonna call it luck because Carl is
Yeah, I don't
Carl.
call it luck.
I ain't gonna call it luck, but they just been outlasting folks, man. They
Yeah.
they'll get in a shootout, and then next thing you know, they turn to the running back, and and he
And
brings them
that's all you
on. He
need.
brings it home.
That's all you need.
That's
The kid is
On
hit.
Island. They've been riding that kid, man. They've been riding that kid all year.
You got to give Graham his credit too, the quarterback. It ain't just him. He out there doing his thing too, and
Yeah, they got with Anderson, right?
he'll back up. So hey,
You gotta do
if you
it.
13-0 right now, you doing what you got to do.
Oh, Coach Carl, you back now?
I'm back.
All
He
right,
back. There you
now
go.
tell us. Yeah, yeah, you in there? Tell us what you thought about that DeSoto victory, and just look a little bit forward to Harker Heights. If you know anything about Harker Heights, I can tell you. I think the home and Tonka gave us a good preview of Harker Heights for those that didn't know.
Did you talk about that quarterback they got?
Yeah, the quarterback, the running back, the DN, and the cornerback.
See, what you gotta think about when you think about Harker Heights, man, them military kids.
Yeah,
So they from all over the place, man. So you know they got a certain level of discipline that a lot of teams are not gonna possess. And it's no surprise that they are where they are. It's a lot of good athletes in Killeen. And Killeen always got great athletes. Um, that's
Mhm.
not going to be an easy game. But do you really want an easy game at this round? At this point, right?
No.
You just want to keep going
No.
and doing what you're doing, right? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I think DeSoto is doing what DeSoto is doing. I would love for DeSoto to go and put a stamp on this game. You know what I mean? Um, but at the end of the day, it's the only game that matters. They haven't played anybody up to this point because whoever they played wasn't good enough to beat them. So at this particular point, they got to go in knowing that they're the best team on the field, best team in the stadium, and can't nobody play with them. And as long as DeSoto keep that mindset, um, they should. They're going to get everybody shot, but I think they shot is they punch is a little bit harder, and they depth is longer than everybody else they playing. So you know you can't just stop one place over that. So you got to stop the team, and that's hard to do.
Right.
I agree. I agree. I know everybody tripping out, man. I guess we don't made it, man. We don't got the spam dating app in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We got the
I was
spam going
don't
on.
I was laughing at.
Hey man, hey, I guess we all made it, dog. They think enough people watching us so they can come in here and spam. Yeah,
Oh,
we
Who, who spammed us? Still got a day nap?
yeah, it's a
I
date.
was I was over here laughing.
Yeah, we got to get us some moderators, man. We got to get some moderators going on.
Hey, J Mac, my step said something to you in on the Twitter chat. You might want to check
Oh, okay. Oh, I think I did see that. Oh no.
it.
Oh, see, no, man, you don't get no props for that, man. You don't get no props, but we gonna talk about that Wednesday. That's a Wednesday conversation when you come back. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not giving nobody no props if you didn't give North Crowley they credit.
None.
You
None.
don't get no props if North Crowley didn't get. Cause I'm sorry, the number 32 ranked team don't go 3 rounds in the playoffs.
No. No. Hey, look, and you know what's crazy? They ranked 95 in the country, but they 32 in the state.
You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? We got to talk with. Hey, I'm still gonna battle you about that one, Matt. We still gonna battle. We
And
still
Matt's
gonna.
trying to get all these, but you know, Matt still salty for Beverly, so you gotta
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he
yeah.
blocked.
defend him.
But I just felt, cause see, I always thought that polls should go week to week anyway. It should be about the your resume up to that week, what you've been doing. You know, I understand you going back in the past leading up to the season, but I mean, once we 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 weeks in, it's time to give people their flowers. Cause let's just be honest. If you had Allen ranked ahead of North Crowley, then you wasn't right.
I don't even want to talk about Allen.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest.
That has and has not. I don't even want to talk about them cats, man.
Out of there.
Don't
Yeah,
do Allen like
they got
They
20,000
disappointed.
kids. All them
they
kids.
need
Disappointed.
Allen is rebuilding, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
man, I'm gonna go through some scores, man. We gotta get some shout outs. If y'all want to give a comment, let me know. We got I've been putting it on a banner right here. There it is. On a ticker. But I do want to go right here. We got Burleson Centennial. They beat Abilene 24-14. Shout out to Burleson 10. They get their rematch against Alito. What y'all think?
Night night.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I shout out to the home and Damian Long, man. I don't,
Hey,
Ah,
hey, shout out to Damian Long. About to be a long off season.
yeah. It's time to get on the basketball season. But you made a good run, man. Ain't nobody blowing their nose and laughing at 4 rounds deep. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
We not gonna do that
Yeah.
unless it's somebody picking Centen against Alito.
No.
Hey, Satin came back, man. The boys came back in the fourth quarter, and won that game, man.
You know what?
You
I
know what I
watched that
mean?
game, man. I watched that game, man. I was like, ooh, how do they win? But then when I saw Abilene was starting a freshman quarterback,
Freshman.
Abilene
freshman,
was one of them teams.
and I ain't
Abilene was
gonna
one
lie,
of them
he
teams that
he
they
looked
riding
like
off
a
a luck.
freshman, huh?
They riding off a luck until somebody beat them. That's all that was.
Yeah, I think Cinderella for the lose her slipper. You got Grapevine, man. Grapevine gave it all they had, man, and shout out to Argyle. They they hit it on the crash course. You know what I'm saying? They
Hey,
won their game 44-27.
hey,
Yeah.
Ty, I know you out there listening. This your boy Swaggy. Shout out to Ty Rogers, baby. Hey, keep it going. I'm your biggest fan. Keep it going.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Argyle was impressive, dude. I watched that game. I was like, okay, Argyle. Yeah.
Argyle's Argyle.
Hey, man,
Yes.
I'm telling
Yes.
you now. If you,
Pedigree.
I know, I've heard that all these teams are looking alike. All these teams are alike. That soccer's playing, but
Hmm.
hey, man, they might run the same offense, but I'm tell you right now, that Argyle look a little different.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they look a little different. That team look good, man. Then you got hey, we got Jesse White in the building. Jesse White, I know you want to talk about them Lobos, man. Tell us about the game, man. What was the score? And go and tell us
Hey.
that they got the second best running back and the second best receiver and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Nah, they got the top running back and the top receiver. And I told y'all before we get started they were gonna win by 40, and they won by what 44
Who did they
against.
play? What was that
They played it.
inter scrimmage? I don't even
Nah,
remember.
they played Port Arthur Memorial, who was 12-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Hey, Jesse.
they
Hey,
didn't have
Jesse.
Bun B though.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
But up Memorial didn't have Bun B though.
They have Bum B, Steven Jackson, or Pimp C.
Shit, hey
No.
man, they Charleston White
They didn't
them
have
dog.
that full
So they could have
squad,
got
bro.
Steven Jackson. We could have got Charleston White.
Hey, Jesse. Hey, Jesse. No shade. No shade at all when I say this. But I just watched Saturday the top receiver in the state play his last high school game
Who?
at North Crowley.
Y'all didn't see. You didn't watch Jalen Hill, did you? See,
Nah,
everybody was talking about. Hold on.
I just watched the best receiver in the state play his last game.
Now the best receiver state play for long. You going to Alabama? The dude had
Nah,
4 catches for 169 yards, 3 touchdowns.
I think the best thing in the state, the
So what
best receiver in
happened?
the
Hold
state
on. They
is going to
keyed up to stop
Vanderbilt.
Taylor. They tried to stop Taylor. And Mr. Hill told y'all why he was the 5-star receiver. And
Hey,
when
Kamari,
he
the
was
5-star
catching the
receiver too.
ball, he was throwing cats out. He looked like a college receiver now compared to high school kids. I mean, he literally is picking guys up, throwing them off of him, taking the 75 yards. So just saying, man, I'm not looking ahead. Got to get past some of you this week, but when they both handle their business, and they play Alito next week. It's gonna be a hell of a matchup. We're gonna see
Hey
Jaylee
man,
Allen gonna line up against Hale, man. We're gonna see what go from there.
We gonna see, man. I mean, I think they got one more game before they meet. The big matchup. I think, but you can never sleep on Timberview.
Now you can't. That's why I say they 13-0, but if Longview and Alito handle their business, I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. That's gonna be the game that I've been calling for the last 3 years. Everybody been calling for the last 3 years. So and you talking about 40, 50, maybe 60,000 people been at this game.
Who Alito playing this week?
They got Burleson Centennial, so they
Yeah,
should
that's
handle
right.
that.
That's right. Yeah,
But Midlothian gave them all they can handle last week. I mean, that was a good game, man. I mean, it was a couple of questionable calls, but The Lothian was on the lead though. They was
Well,
actually up.
whenever you play a Lido, they bring their own refs.
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean,
That
I saw a catch. There was a
you know,
catch that he overturned. Said it wasn't a catch, and I'm like how you don't see that dude break the next play and go score a 50-yard touchdown?
yeah. And this a Lido team. I watched it. I mean, shout out to that number 3. I think I forget his name. I see his dad on Facebook a lot. He a beast.
We play
That
linebacker.
linebacker.
Yeah, I heard a
He
lot
out.
about him. I heard about it. I heard
Yeah,
he's the top.
keys.
I
The
heard he's
keys
the
kid.
top
Yeah,
2024 linebacker in Texas. That's
yeah.
what I
That
heard.
that that keys kid is a beast, man. And he play running back.
Hey, if him and hey, that's gonna be a hell of a matchup. Him and Taylor next week.
Well, yeah, because we're gonna find out how bad he is.
Hey,
Ain't no doubt about that.
yeah. So they're gonna be coming down here. That's gonna be a nice matchup, man. But
Hey, what was the score, Jesse?
what game?
Longview.
51-7.
Yeah, I stopped watching it.
And hey, from what I was told and what I saw, and talking to some of the people I know in Longview, they said that was the most athletic team quarterback they ever seen. They said, and I'm like, what about the Langston guy? They was like, he probably more athletic than that kid. I was surprised. I mean, they said this kid was pinpoint accurate. More, he was breaking tackles like everything. But they figured him out, man, quick. You know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
shout
So
out to my homeboy, Pewitt, Curtis. He talked
Curtis.
about he heard Argyle use. I'm gonna be honest, man. They didn't use no long drives against Grapevine. They would hit them. They would hit them cats over the head, dog, with big plays. They would hit them.
Grapevine is fantastic.
They would hit
They
them
say,
cats over the head with the big plays, like over and over. I mean, it was crazy. I gotta give Grapevine credit for even making it because I don't know how they made it that far.
but they had them as top 10 coming in this year, and they
But
only lost, I believe,
I didn't see
two more
nothing.
games.
Did anybody watch that game? Did anybody see anything great in Grapevine? Remember, I tell you all the time, I see a good team.
Yeah.
Midland
Pope.
Heritage got a good team. They ain't got no stars, but the quarterback is like the leader and very, very good.
All they had was Pope, the running back. That was it.
Yeah,
They got a good blocking tight end. That's about it.
yeah.
Man, they
They
made
got a freshman starting on the offensive line, and he was like 6'2", 250.
hey, Grapevine. Let's be honest, man. Nobody expected Grapevine to go third round when the season started. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like they weren't
Mm,
they weren't on the radar as a team. I think the game we highlighted them was LD Bell and Grapevine, right? Was
No,
that the
Yeah,
game?
Grapevine. You saw Grapevine, where they top matchup was who was it? Caliber Heritage.
Out of a heritage. Yep.
Argyle was one of them. They actually had a lot of expectations coming into the year.
Yeah. I hear you. But nobody thought they was going to be world.
shout out to
No,
Rudder McClain, man.
according to Dave Cameron, though, they had a lot of expectations.
I see it.
But
Hey,
I'm
see,
gonna
this is
say
why I
this.
go
I'm
into
gonna say
Soto.
this.
See, I'm trying to get y'all props. I'm gonna let him have it though. Go ahead.
Running McClain from the start it up.
Yeah, I'm trying. I've been leaving y'all alone, man.
Hey, man, shout out to Rudder McClain, man. Because you know what, man, DeSoto. I will say that DeSoto have made me a believer. Even though I always picked them to go to state, they made me a believer that they are legit. Like,
I always believe in the same way about it. Always.
I mean, hey man, I had a right to be questionable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they proved me wrong. And be honest, I think they showed me some resiliency. You know what I'm saying? Like I think these cats is tight when they get in that dog fight that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? I think they gonna do it, man.
I
It's
do.
funny you say that because that school down the street from DeSoto on Wheatland Road, Cat Wilson Weber's located. I'm a believer in them now. I just jumped on their side now.
Now,
900
So yeah,
West Camp Wisdom.
yeah, I just jumped
yeah,
on their side now. So yeah,
now those listen, man. I'm gonna say this, and it looking at Duncanville all year long, just everything about them. So to hear Coach Sample say it's something different about that team, they don't do a lot of this. You could tell it was something different about that team the whole year. So whatever
yeah.
Coach Sample, when he just said it, he just reiterated what
Well,
we
we
all
said,
yeah. Like
but
that's
we
a
said that
different
after the scrimmage. I remember
yeah.
that.
He's
I
like,
remember
man,
that.
that's a different team. We also said Trinity was gonna be terrible. but that's a different team. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And when you look at Soto, they even said, man, it took us a couple of weeks, like you said, Jeremy, to recover from that game.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
But I
the
think
thing
they
about
learn from it. The fact that even the young cornerback, young Mathis, the fact that he even mentioned it, let you know they learned from that. They didn't just
they
take that
talked
as a
about it, right?
they didn't just take that as a rival and I hate them and we gonna forget about it. No, they took that, processed it, and now they bringing it back out in a different way.
Well, that's the beauty of it because if you look at the Soto, I mean, they took two losses to two of the maybe top 10 teams in the whole country,
Right.
right? They took a loss to St. Francis where they had to learn from. It had to humble them, right? Then you go to Dunkerville and you had to see exactly where you are, right? Where are we as a team? How do we match up against a team that is periodically in the state of Texas playing for state championship? How do we match up? Once you saw how you match up, once you go in there and you even say that we start lifting weights more, we start hitting more, we start being more physical in our approach. So when you start seeing these games that they're in, those things and those decisions that they made are playing off for Dakota. You know what I mean? And
Absolutely.
just keep whatever it is you're doing, keep doing it, man. But yeah, you're making the South proud for sure.
Hey, you making it, and I'm gonna be honest, man. Like I say, and Tom, we finna talk about the Dunkerville game because I do want to talk about that game.
Y'all got something to say about that too, about Duncanville in general. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with you, Jay, man. I'm gonna ask you. I want everybody to answer this question one by one. I'm starting with you, Jay, man. This for everybody. I'm gonna start with you. Um, do y'all believe in y'all mind through everything that's happening in these 3 years with North Shore in Duncanville? If Duncanville get a hold to them this year and beat the hell out of them, do that erase the pain for the other 3 games?
Nah, I don't agree. Oh, yeah, my bad. Yes, Jeremy. Go ahead, Jeremy.
Uh, no, because every year is different. I mean, because I already know what's gonna happen. Like, if you don't like Coach Samples, you ain't gonna never like him. Okay? If you don't like Duncanville, you ain't gonna never like him. You and I can't stand cowards. You know what I'm saying? Don't hide behind stuff. If you don't say one thing about J Mac, and this is why Coach Will and his coaching buddies over there at Sock jumped. They tried to jump me. You know what I'm saying? Cause see, J Mac, J Mac gonna tell you like it is. I ain't with all that. I ain't with all that painting with a brush and hiding behind a mask. Look, if I don't like you, I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing you could do to change it. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is what I'm saying. If you don't like Duncanville, you ain't gonna like. You just don't like Duncanville. If you don't like North Crowley, you just don't like North Crowley. We don't need no excuses. I respect you when you just say, "Hey, I don't like you." You know what I'm saying? So for me personally, I'm just gonna be happy that the goat get a ring. That's it, and I'm gonna be happy for them kids and for them parents and for homies like Tonka, alumni. I'm happy for them. Go ahead, Will.
I just want to get a high five from you.
Okay, my bad. There you go. No, we do pad. We do pad. Give us a.
What you think?
nah,
What you think,
man.
though, Will?
Nah, man. Hey, listen. Uh, I really like the way that you put that. I thought that was very profound. I like the words that you used. I like the way that you phrased it. Those comments are acceptable. Um, very acceptable. Um, so just so you know, um, we good. Now, at the end of the day, man, as far as Duncanville goes, man, it's two type of people you always go. You ever wonder why people don't like Tom Brady? You ever
Can't beat
why
them.
people? Yeah, you ever wonder why people like underdogs? Most people who like underdogs are losers. You know what I mean? So you gotta, if you don't like Duncanville, you just don't like because they win. And to answer your question, Swag, if nothing's gonna take away those last 2 years or 3 years or whatever it was, but it's gonna be hell for the next 365. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you only got to win the last one, boss. You know what I mean? And it's just like Ohio State, Michigan. They can say they beat us. I have 15 out of the last 17 times, but these last two, we've been dragging. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't gonna apologize for those other 15 losses because all we care about is to win.
And
You
that's
understand
all
what
that
I'm saying?
matters.
That's all that matters, Jack. And that's how we roll.
You
Go
right.
ahead,
Hey,
Jess.
go ahead, Jason.
Oh, what, Duncanville?
Yeah.
What was the question? My bad. What was the question?
Now he was just saying, do you think if Duncanville get a ring, is it gonna change anything?
No, man.
No,
Honestly, bro. I still think about
no,
that.
no, that
That
ain't what I asked. I said
I remember
if
the
you
question. I
think
remember.
they beat the hell out of them, do you think it changed anything?
No, I mean it'll ease a little bit. It'll be give some little noise, some to talk, be able to throw back in their face. But that JJ to me, bro, like I look at that Hail Mary game and that game that JJ got hurt. Right before, those two still hurt me, especially the JJ game. Because if he don't get hurt, I truly believe they beat North Shore by at least 3 touchdowns.
And that's
At
my
least.
whole point of the question. That's
I,
you just made my question. You made my point of the question. When everything has happened, if they go in there and get a hold to them and beat the hell out of them, do you think that ease a lot of pain
no,
from
I mean,
the?
it takes that money. It takes the monkey off of somebody's back. I think he'd be able to get a sigh of relief. You know what I'm saying? Like they got over their hump. But at the end of the day, man, it's you let two get away, right? And so I think I wanted it more for them kids too, especially JJ, especially for 55. Tristan, a lot of them guys on that team, the Hispanic linebacker they had. You know what I'm saying?
Cold.
A lot of those guys, man, to see them lose on a Hail Mary like that, that's gonna hunt them for the rest of their life. So I wanted it more for them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I agree.
saying? Like, so yeah, it'll feel good for samples, but overall for that team, I wanted it more for that team. Marquez Beeson, I coached that kid. You know what I'm saying? Zah Beeson, all them. So for them to lose like that, they would never forget that for the rest of their life.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, Tonka, you could answer that and then go into the Duncanville game. I know you was there, I was there too. I give my thoughts about it, but you could answer that question and then go into what you thought of the game yesterday.
I mean, I think it ease a little bit, but it'll give us more of a, I told you so. They beat us by a Hail Mary. JJ was hurt the following year, and then we lost to South Lake Carroll. But last year we lost by one touchdown from a blown coverage. So I think if we play North Shore this year and we like blow the doors off them boys, it'll make them boys down south, quiet a little bit.
And Tucker, don't forget here, with the drop pass, two drop
The
TD pass by
two drop,
Duncanville.
yeah. Hey,
So
cause you know what? DeCorian was matched up on Denver
Denver
Harris,
Harris burnt him
and
The,
twice.
the
he
five
he got
star,
him twice.
and
He got him
he got
twice.
him, got behind
Five
him
star
twice.
cornerback.
Yeah,
And I
he got
think
behind him twice.
maybe the moment was too big for him.
Yeah,
Like he's
yeah,
seen it like in his hands, kind of like that Nelson Cruz catch with the
yeah,
Rangers playing the Cardinals. I got it right here, and it just dropped. It just I don't know, fate.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey man, it happened to JJ against Euless
Usually
Trinity his
Trinity.
sophomore year. It
Sure
happens.
did,
It
sure
happens.
did.
Hey, before I do that, Crystal, you say who jumped me? It was Coach Carr, Coach William Carr, and the South Oak Cliff coaches. Yeah, they did me dirty. Crystal, they did me dirty. You should have saw it. What's
Well,
so bad
Chris,
about it? I didn't mind the sock coaches. You know what I'm saying? But it was Ete Brute. It was Brutus, my homie. It was Brutus, my homie. My homie. I'm talking about my Adel Turner, my Atwell. You know what I'm saying? Me and
Hey,
his brother,
hey, listen, hold
we
on, hold
sweat
on,
the
hold on,
tears.
hold on. I'm gonna ask one question to you, Jeremy. What I said, do I say that to you in private?
Yeah, but you don't do that in front of company.
So,
That
so,
you
so,
don't do
hold
that in
on,
front of company.
hold on. So I'm trying to figure this out. So when we were sitting there and you came in with your DeSoto shirt on, right?
Right. Had to
I
represent.
stood by you. I wasn't gonna let nobody jump on you. They can talk about you all you want. I don't give a shit. They can talk. They can talk bad to you. They can talk to you crazy. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But then nobody approach you,
No.
right?
I
Then
didn't think
nobody.
I was aggressive. Even though one of them other coaches, I didn't even know who this brother was. He was
One of
just,
them was. He
yeah, I
was.
ain't know. I'm like, who is he?
But
Look,
I got him though. I got him though.
yeah, like Spencer and Ward. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mind their aggressiveness. Now, who that
Vernon,
little
all
short
that.
dude was, I ain't know that brother.
But he said, yeah, he said you be going.
He said, and then
But
but then
here's
he
the
cleaned
thing
it up at
though.
the end. He like, well, I only listen because of you, cause your ass crazy. But I'm like, okay, but you just said a lot of you know what I'm saying before that. We'll revisit that because don't worry, I'll be back. I'll be back, Sock. I'll be back.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it, but okay. I got
I'll
you.
be back. I ain't gonna let
Listen,
y'all get off on him. Cause y'all should know
what
J Mac. J Mac don't let
what
J Mac don't let nothing slide.
what episode is this?
I don't know, man. Don't
Okay,
give me
23.
the line. I think this is
episode I don't know.
23.
no, cause this is the Sunday show. This
Oh, well,
20.
this
Hold
is
on.
all
This is
together 23.
yeah.
It's episode I don't know, and it's at an hour and 12 seconds in.
That's it.
I remember this
He
day,
right.
Jeremy.
He right it down.
I remember
Yeah.
this day. And when I come, just know I am not letting up.
All I'm saying is your brother was being attacked.
Brother,
Your
they can
brother was
talk
being attacked,
they can
and
talk
instead of
crazy to y'all face.
instead of getting back to back with your brother and defending your brother, you hit
Let
him
me
in the
ask you
back
a
of the
question.
head.
Let me ask you a question.
Hey,
Who was in between you and the hostile?
Well, I was sitting down. He was
So
over there with the brother.
who was in between you and the hostile?
I don't know.
So I wasn't sitting next to you.
You was sitting there, but you didn't have my back.
But the hostiles was between me and you.
See, but that was by coincidence. It wasn't because you was actually saying, "Hey,
Actually,
man, that's
actually,
my brother."
actually, actually, I scooted next to you because I saw somebody taking off their shoe.
See,
hey, and through all this, J Man still a real one. He still brought us some Bucky's back. Appreciate you, bro.
hey, man, you know what I'm saying? It don't change, dog. And to that hostile brother, I don't even know your name, man, but I'm coming back for you. I want a one on one. I
Nigga,
want
you
a
about
one
to
on
go
one
on mute,
interview with
dog.
you. I don't
You about
even know him, man. I can't even remember what his name was. I'm going to ask Spencer what's his name. Coach Spencer, what was that hostile coach name? I can't remember.
Angry man.
Yeah, Angry Man. That's real. I'm gonna call him Angry Man. I'm gonna go get that meme from Martin. That's gonna be him, Coach Angry.
But
He go
listen, where did Sock put you on the list, Jeremy?
on which list?
On the list they told you they was gonna put you
Oh
on that
yeah,
board.
dog. Oh yeah, they went in on me, dog. Said they gonna put me on the wall where all the whole shit is said.
Damn. Whoa.
Yeah, dog. Said that was some whole. I'm like, huh? But you know what? I'm starting to get angry now thinking about it. So I let me
Well,
stop. Let me stop before this Johnny Walker kick in. I just say some stupid shit. Let me stop. Hey,
yeah,
Tucker, go ahead and talk about Duncanville, man. Talk about that
Oh
game before I start thinking about this.
that's a
Coach,
Johnny Walker.
wait a minute, Coach
Yeah,
Carr.
hold on, man, because I might have to get back to that bothering me now. I'm gonna have to rebuttal and then show up at practice. See, I was all right. I was all right till Will brought that up. You see how the devil is? I had forgot all
That's
about that.
why.
He
That's
said
why I
that shit.
love y'all boys, man. That's why I love y'all
I
boys.
had
Y'all
forgot
crazy
all
as
about
hell.
that shit. Yeah, I had forgot. Oh, literally, I had forgot all about that.
No. Hey, look,
I had forgot all about that, man.
I knew how you was gonna listen. I knew. I'm laughing too.
All right, I ain't got no friends at sock.
I got them all.
Coach Todd, the home, my homie, the one that gave us the shirt, Cottonham,
Yeah. You cool? We fall, ain't you?
Yeah,
yeah,
that
we fall, the
We fall
homie.
gave us some shirts. We fall gave us some shirts. Listen,
We fall, yeah, we
Hey,
fall is the homie. That's
hey,
the homie.
that's
Todd
my
is the
hey,
homie.
homeboy.
So Todd
We,
wasn't there.
we found my homeboy from what, 20 years now? Already.
Yeah,
we fall trying to give you a 3X.
Ah, he did?
Like everybody
Ah.
talking about Swaggy a 2X. And I was like, Swaggy's the Lord.
yeah. I thought you was a 2X, dog. I ain't even gonna lie. I was damn sure try to put you in that 2X.
Hey.
Todd
Yeah,
was like, really? 2X?
yeah, because hey, they look at his post, see all that shit he be eating. See,
Yes,
that's why.
yeah. He always, I guess he look at your post and see
Goddamn
you ain't
Disney
never
knows you
got nothing
starving.
green.
No
You ain't never
green
got nothing
food or
green
nothing.
on the plate.
All
You just figured you.
yeah, deep fried pork chops, deep fried ice cream, and deep fried spinach bites and everything. Shit, so
Hey man, I be trying it all. I be trying it all over here, man.
Hey,
yeah, I said,
hey,
boy, this nigga here, man. Deep fried hot dogs.
Hey J man, they your boy Cal Ward. There he is.
Yeah, I see him, but see, Cal was part of the first ambush. That was the first ambush. See, the second ambush, I don't think Cal in there with the second ambush.
I don't even know what you're talking about, Pimp.
I'm talking about with Spencer and the little angry coach.
Well, listen,
The little angry coach and
Al was there. He witnessed it all.
see, I ain't got no friends that stop.
We
We
can't
fall.
bring
You my homie. We fall. Ty. I'm still thinking Ty. Ty might be the mastermind behind this. I
I think
don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't trust nobody. You see Tonka. You see what I go through, brother.
hey, listen, let's be honest. Let's be
Who
honest,
is
bro.
Shaggy?
They never forgave him for what he did Woodrow Wilson game. When he talked all that and talked how bad they was and how they was gonna get beat up and they was looking for him to dump him, he didn't show up. So when he decides to come to their practice on Thanksgiving
In a DeSoto
in
shirt.
a photo shirt, you hear his champ say, "Hey man, you need to do something about that shirt."
Yeah, Sam would even. Hey, Sam wouldn't even be in the interview. Sam wouldn't take no picture. He was like, "Nah."
He got serious as hell. He like, "Hey man, you gotta do something about that shirt." And then you gonna have the audacity to show up in sock with that same shirt on. And then
All
after
I
they
know
take the
is
shirt off, then you had another shirt on that said DeSoto up under that one. You was layered up.
I would let, but see, it was all about the Soto practice, right? That's all it was supposed to be Thanksgiving morning, and then I was gonna head over to sock. But I was gonna change shirts or hoodies before I went to sock. But in between, we decided to go to Duncanville, and that's where we got poor rained on. So it was like, ain't no sense in switching. You know what I'm saying? I'm already wet now, so I'm
Well,
just gonna go.
you didn't even think about switching when you went to Duncanville.
Well, we
You
were
was,
trying to hurry up and get there.
but you was, dude. How hard is it for you to take that shirt off?
I had another shirt on under. Dude, I was DeSoto out. I
I
had a
know that's
DeSoto
what I'm saying.
t-shirt. I had DeSoto t-shirt on and a DeSoto hoodie.
Yeah, yeah,
It was
yeah.
funny. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this story. Y'all gonna trip out. So I was Sam, right? I'm trying to get a picture. So I said, all right, Sam, I'm gonna take this hoodie off. So I pulled. Sam said, come on. So I pulled the hoodie off, and then I got the big ass DeSoto Eagle T-shirt.
That's bad business right there.
I
That's bad business.
You had a chance to take a picture with a legend. See,
I can only imagine Coach Sam face. You know, he always had that stone look on his face, man.
No, Sam just looked at me, and just like he said in the interview, we got to get you another shirt.
Yeah.
How you talk? We gotta get you. We gotta get you another shirt.
I can only imagine. I can only imagine.
That was
Hey,
hilarious, dog.
and for the record, Jeremy, for the record, as Kyle Ward told you to your face, this is an intervention.
he did. I wasn't there.
That was an intervention. It was an intervention. All they were saying was, how can we make Jeremy great again? And you know what Jeremy said in his Uncle Ruckus voice?
What I say, Will? What I say?
Hey, so you can't be like Swag. See, Swag.
I'm gonna be me.
Picture.
I'm gonna be
Picture
me.
with the
I ain't gonna be nobody else, but I'm gonna be me. You can say what you want to say. J Mac is gonna be J Mac. I don't care what you say.
And I meant it. J-Mac gonna be J-Mac no matter what. You'll never accuse me of being nobody else. I promise you that.
Fine, man.
Hey, man, we ain't gonna never get to this Duncanville game.
I know.
Go ahead.
Take five.
Go ahead, Tonka, man. J-Mac gonna be J-Mac, baby. Yeah, go ahead, Tonka, man. Go ahead. Give us some take on that Duncanville game.
But hey, but the bottom line, Coach Spencer and that little short, angry black coach, I don't even know his name. Won't nobody even tell me his name. We don't even know if he was a coach.
He ain't gonna let it go.
This cat just came in the cafeteria and just talking about, yeah, J-Mac, yeah.
J-Mac ain't gonna let it go.
But he's your fan. That's crazy. Because he was your fan. He the only one who said, yeah, J-Mac, I watched the show because of you. You say what we be wanting to say. No, go ahead. Let him know how it really feels.
Yeah, but he said that. He said all that after Spencer put me on the whole wall, and I don't even know what that is. He talking about some wall where everybody talk about whole shit. I'm like, hold on, bro, is that a compliment? The hell you talking about?
See that word, that's that intervention we talking about.
Y'all boys wild. That's why I love y'all boys, man. Y'all ain't gonna catch it on no other high school podcast other than the Dub. Do you hear me?
These are true stories. None of this shit,
hey, years from now, J-Mac True Hollywood Story.
Y'all ain't gonna catch this anywhere else other than the Dub. Do you hear me?
Already, bro.
Hey man, I'm gonna blame the DeSoto hoodie, dog. I'm gonna blame all that hostility towards the DeSoto hoodie because I was trying to represent DeSoto, trying to show DeSoto that I support DeSoto.
You trying to show everybody you hard because you from DeSoto?
Hey, Reed Rashawn said, J-Mac.
Oh yeah, he said you started some mess. You started some mess because you had on the opponent's T-shirt. Then you got caught up a few times to say the same day, bro. The same day, bro.
Damn.
It wasn't so tripped out about it. Ty played it smooth. He never said nothing about the shirt.
Nah, he just went and got you a shirt.
He just went and got me a shirt. Ty was like, hey man, you ain't finna leave here. You ain't gonna have no more excuses for coming over here on Marcellus with that green ass shirt on.
Hey, you can't never say J-Mac ain't got no DeSoto pride, boy.
Yeah.
Boy.
I don't ever want to be called a DeSoto hater again in life because Y'all got me hung up. The coaches tried to put me up on the wall and all kind of stuff. They started reaching back into old stuff a brother said and even called Will to backstab me. And I, like I said, I think yeah, Will, you
Hey,
Brutus.
hey, real quick,
First off,
Jesse on the show.
what you're not gonna do, is you ain't gonna come at me with that foolishness. Because first of all, son, sir, friend, however you want to adjectives we need to use to describe you right now, I am your friend. I just want what's best for you. We will no longer be censored and in jail. You mad at me because I don't want you to keep doing time. You know what I'm saying? You want to get out and go back in. You ain't learning. You're not rehabilitating, son. You are more valuable on the outside with us free folks than you are on the inside with incarcerated people. Choose your pattern. What life do you want to lead for yourself, Jeremy? Do you want to be locked up or do you want to be out with the free folks? Swaggy got 2 more days. You ain't heard him say nothing.
Man, this man just tried to fight the whole Houston building.
Oh, I'm gonna get him soon as I get out. I'm coming out like Pop. I'm attacking. Soon as I get out, the first day I get out, I'm attacking.
But that's why we need intervention. That's the reason why.
Okay, well, next time we go to sock, I'm bringing Swag, and I'm gonna see if he get that same intervention.
Oh no!
Well, they said Swag got out the field issue.
I got what? I got what? Hold on, I ain't heard. Say it again.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Golly.
I'm sorry, Tucker, man. I don't know what we brought you into, brother.
Hold on, I ain't heard it. Say it again.
They said, yeah, man, Swaggy got out the field issue.
Hey. I got a lot of enemies, dog. I done made.
They say your stuff don't get. They say you don't act up on the show. It's the stuff you do away from the field.
But you know what? Though? Me and Duncanville, we made up. We good now. I made up with Duncanville. We straight. I'm into it with the Houston people now.
Ooh, but, man, okay. We gonna try it one more time.
Hold on. Forget the talker. Jesse.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jesse down there, man. Hey, my boy said he went to Lancaster Thanksgiving practice, right?
Yeah, I went up there with a cooler that was empty for all the players that participated in practice.
Jesse said he tried to go to Lakes to get some interviews. What nobody?
Boy, y'all boys dirty, man. Boy, y'all dirty than motherfucker. Golly.
Yeah, it's a fish.
I had a cooler full of ice. I had enough drinks for everybody out there.
Oh man.
What happened, Jesse? You went up there. What happened, man? I see you got the orange sweater on. You didn't see nobody?
No, I had a cooler full of ice, man, and it was enough for everybody. It was enough drinks for everybody. That's all I had. Was a cooler full of ice. No drinks or nothing there. So.
Hey, maybe you showed up at the wrong time.
Oh well, now 707 don't start till March, so track season start February. So I mean I don't know, man, but yeah, they had their Thanksgiving Day practice, man. So.
If y'all don't know, Jesse is a Longview fan. He's a diehard Longview fan. So that's where he always talking about Lakes.
Oh man.
I was trying to be nice when they started it, man. They was in the comment section and trying to go at me hard, but I'm just laughing at them. So see, then I rated out the soda with that one of McClain come messing with me.
Hey, Jesse,
yeah.
The classic one, the best one that you had, and I hate that I'm about to say this, was the best one you had when you was like, yeah, there's 88 teams still doing something, and Langston Carter.
Not one of them. Yeah. 88 teams get ready for their playoffs. Got Thanksgiving practice get ready for playoffs. Carter and Langston not one of them.
Yeah.
You gonna put what's his name? Greg Tipper face on.
Yeah, Greg Tipper post.
Yeah, I'm looking at it like, is this real? Did he really?
Hey, I'm about to text Tip. I was like, damn, Tip. I like, nah, that ain't Tip. That ain't him.
I
I was gonna DM tell him like, damn, that was savage, bro. What they do to you?
He went in.
Hey, he was banking on lights to be long for you, so they let him down. That's why.
Oh man.
Then
Bro,
Carter, hey, hold on. I think with Carter, when they played Lake Worth, man, hey, they said y'all had to score of a Little League girls basketball game. Y'all just hit 2 free throws.
Well, you know who the OC was that game, don't you?
Swaggy?
No, Love hadn't practiced free throws.
Man, that's crazy. Y'all scored 2 points, dog.
Hey.
So
look,
Ward said that was the DB coach. Now I don't know how y'all get somebody 5'3" to coach DBs, but that ain't my business.
Nah, man, yes. But now I left Lanks alone. Now it's my week to miss with other people. Who else I got to miss with this week?
It's safe to say J-Mac will not be at Choctaw Stadium Friday night.
No, J-Mac gonna be there. J-Mac, I don't know whatever you see J-Mac not go nowhere. J-Mac gonna be there.
I'm
gonna go watch the Soto. I'm gonna sit on their side too.
Ooh, I was at the Soto practice, and they were supposed to really hate me, and I was there, and it was all love.
Boy, they gonna be looking like I'm crazy.
So the only people who didn't show you love was South.
Oh, clear, dog. I couldn't believe it.
I
tell you that I was ambushed, dog. And we gonna put Will. We still gonna put Will on trial. He got to go to Dub Court because I'm pressing charges on Will.
See,
for treason, for Brutus behavior, and treachery.
Damn. Okay. So you're gonna be mad because I want you to be the best person you can be. I got it. Hold on.
Dog.
I ain't taking notes.
Y'all trying to put me on the whole wall.
No. It's quite the opposite. I don't know what that wall is called, which is the word you're using now, which we was referring to when we was talking about
H wall. Y'all was trying to put me on the H wall, and you say you was defending me, but I don't remember hearing you say, brother. My brother.
I said, hold on, man.
That's that awful disrespectful, my brother.
Well, no, but he was your fan.
See, that's what he tricked us. That's what he tricked us.
Just like you.
After they unstrung me up on the H wall, then they turned back around and said, "Hey, we like you."
That was his way of showing.
Hey, J-Mac, I look at it like this, bro. If he know your name, that mean you doing something good.
He like J-Mac, and they love J-Mac over there.
Nah, they were just giving me the business. And it's all love. It was all love, but they were just giving me the business for real though.
Everywhere I go, they ask for J-Mac. I don't care where I'm at. Somebody know the dub. Like, man, J-Mac coming? Like, nah, he got another game.
Hey, they gave me the business, so I had to bring it up, and I had to let y'all know how our so-called brother Carl treated me.
Hey, Raza had a big fan. Raza had a big fan. Saturday asked Botizia to tell you, like, hey man, where Raza at? We were like, who's this dude?
Hey, J-Mac, did you show messed up that tweet?
Which one?
The one Greg Tapp about the one we were just talking about.
He in the group.
Oh, okay. I know
he was laughing.
We're gonna get to this Dunkerville. Okay.
Hey, tell messed up. Tell Greg don't sue me, man.
Tell who?
Tell Greg Tapper don't sue me for defamation of character.
Yeah, for real. Hey man, tell it was just jokes.
That's why I took the check off.
And if he need to directly point the finger, it's Jesse Wyatt.
Hey, tell him I got a check, man.
Can I ask a question before you
Hold on, man. We got somebody talking about this high school overreaction.
I just saw that.
Coach Carl, holler at me. Holler at Coach Carl.
Hey, you came right on time. We been talking about Dunkerville.
Hey, Tucker, good question. Did you see what Jeremy just did, Jesse?
Hey man, we trying to talk about the show, bro.
Hey, he did snitch on him.
we trying to talk about Duncanville, man. Go ahead, Tucker.
Man, y'all making my head hurt, dog.
Me
Hold
too.
on, I'm over here sweating. Hold on. All right, Coach Carr, what you tell me last week about Duncanville's defense and
They
what you've been
different.
preaching all season long?
They different. They the best defense in the country. They
The
physical.
Woodlands, the Woodlands High School had a total of 106 total yards.
Oh, you was talking about
106.
that quarterback, how good that quarterback was, and I was like, man, I don't care who at
Whoa, whoa,
quarterback.
whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. He's a four-star quarterback, but you can't be no four-star quarterback only having 44 yards passing and two pick.
But
I'm just saying.
no, you're right. You're right, but that's what I'm saying. That's how good Duncanville defense is.
Yes.
Listen, that front seven of Duncanville is as good as the front seven that you're gonna find at any level of football. They play together, they play hard, they play fast. They can rush the passer with just four people.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then they got DBs. That ball's coming out quick. You do not have time to sit up there and pat that ball and pat that ball and pat that ball
No.
and think you got all day. It don't work that way with Duncanville. They fast, they long, they big. You remember Odessa Permian in the movie Friday Night Lights when they came to the sideline and said, "What do you see? They're big, they're fast, they're fast."
Yes. Hey, even their two
That's Duncanville defense.
even their two defensive interior linemen, Jabrion Peters, number 55, and Big Alex January, number 11. Like they penetrate the gaps, and they're not just run stopping DTs. They get after that ass. Do you understand me?
Hey,
And
hey,
it makes
Tucker,
their ends. Go ahead.
Tucker, I gotta say one thing, man. Alex January was such a good kid, but I could tell that Duncanville swag on rubbed off on that young man.
Yeah.
He was in there slanging guards like they were just in the way.
Yeah, he's a teddy bear when you meet him in person, but he turns into a grizzly bear out there on that field.
Dog, he was out there slanging these big linemen like they were just in the way.
Yeah.
Like, just move, bro. What you doing?
Yeah. And they held him to 10 yards rushing.
Yeah.
10 yards rushing.
Yeah, I just want to say, if anybody think they finna go against Doug, and while we got I don't know if this the senior pilot or the junior pilot, but I do want to give them some credit because Duncanville started 2 sophomores at safety, bro.
Yeah.
2 sophomores at safety.
Yeah. And Jay Holly came in too. What is
And
that?
Jay
Freshman,
Holly,
right?
another third sophomore as the third
Sophomore,
cornerback.
yeah. And he made some big couple of plays on Quanell X. Well, I'm thinking of his daddy, Quanell Farrakhan.
Yeah. Now I do want to say, I gotta talk to Miss Holly about it because I think they got up under little Jay Holly's skin for a minute. But I'm glad they got him back.
Yeah, he's young.
Yeah,
He's young.
he fell for some of them playoff tricks.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, dude, them 2 sophomore safeties, dude. You telling me you got two sophomore safeties and you give up what 44-yard passing or how many?
44 yards passing. And he threw
Come
2
on, man.
picks. 2 picks. The Woodlands had 106 total yards of offense, and Duncanville had 400 yards total offense.
And I see my homie Jay Good. Now Jay Good, I think he got a son over there on Louisville team. So I'm just saying, Jay Good, take care of business this week. We all gonna have fun next week. Homie. And
Hey.
it's Duncanville, Louisville. It's gonna be the Ville party, baby.
Hey.
We gonna have some fun.
Colin Simmons, 3 sacks, 5 tackles for a loss, and 2 forced fumbles.
Oh yeah. Oh hey no, I was so impressed with that defense, dude, because I knew like that first drive that the Woodlands had, they got a little success. They hit him with a couple plays, and then they missed the field goal.
They had them in two. Dunkerville gave them plenty of opportunities. They was in scoring territory twice
Yeah,
and only
well,
came out
4
with 3
times.
points.
If you want to keep
Yeah,
count,
yeah,
the first 4 possessions the Woodlands had was all in plus territory. They was
yeah,
all in Dunkerville side of the field.
yeah,
They came away with 3 points.
yeah.
And
3 points.
on the flip side of that, Dunkerville was starting in bad field position every time.
Mm-hmm.
And so when that game was like 3-0 at the end of the first quarter, I was like, they don't stand a chance. Because they had a chance to really jump on Duncanville, and
They
they
did.
didn't do it. And
They
when
did.
I saw that, I knew it was a wrap.
And shout out to Coach Borner over there with them boys, man, on that defense. Trust the process.
Hey man, Coach Barner is the reason why people should stay patient.
People don't talk about Coach Borner a lot, man, but he needs his roses, man, for real. Because he got them linebackers flying, man.
Oh, hey, shout out to Coach Barner. Matter of fact, now we couldn't do an interview with him, but we did talk to Coach Varner when we
Right.
was at the practice Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
We sat there, we talked to him for a while, and hey man, shout out to that cat, man. He doing a hell of a job.
The pedigree he produces on that D line.
And one of them 2 sophomore safeties that started, that was his son.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nehemiah.
his son
Number
was one of
24.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he real.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he
And he
is.
real. So shout out to Coach Barner, man. I mean, what else can you say, man? Another samples assistant that's good.
Yeah.
What else can you say?
Mm-hmm. You got to give offensive line their credit too. Once
Yeah.
they made them adjustments, hey, Caden Durham, he was finding them gaps. He got like A+ vision. Once he finds that little crease, that's it. That's it.
Hey,
Turn
shout
into
out
a
to the
track
best
meet.
running back. Shout out to the best running back in the state and one of the best running backs in the nation, baby.
Second best running back in the state.
K Durham, dog. I'm sorry. I until I see more. Now I will say this: that sock running back number 0.
Yeah, he look good too.
He will give Caden a run for his money, but we just haven't seen him all year like we have Caden. But he would definitely
down out 20 East, man. Tell y'all that.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what's going on down 20 East. We'll see. Well, what you think about that, Will? What you thought about the Duncanville game?
Listen, man, Duncanville gonna win state. Like I don't know a whole lot about a whole lot. I do know football, and I do know championship team. And that guy, Coach Samples, and that defense is the best defense that I have seen since '88. And I'm saying that because I played on some defenses that led the whole world of football in total defense with negative yards rushing the whole year. This team here, they literally look like an old Carter defense. They got D1 players on every level. And if you don't see that, and if you can't see that, like that's the difference. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that this Duncanville team is the '88 Carter team. What I'm saying is they're equally impressive. And if that team, this team right here, this Duncanville team can do the same thing that '88 team did at Wayne State, and they will win it because they have the best defense.
Yeah.
Swagger to put on his low down dirty Shane shirt.
Well, we ain't gonna never get serious today, boy. We ain't gonna never get serious today. Man, we try to talk some football, man. Do you got anything on Duncanville versus the Woodlands?
Oh man.
Swag, anything.
Anything. Come on, Swag. You a
So
chain shirt. You out here with your muscles glistening. You are winning all up.
nah, man,
Talk to us.
it's this drink got me hot. But
Man, you out here like the Black Richard Simmons.
yeah, bro, this drink got me hot, man. So I had to change clothes. But
But what we ain't gonna do, Swaggy, you ain't gonna be stripping on this show. I'm just telling you. Don't take nothing else off. Cut your camera off. The
He
next
know
piece
listen
of
to Case
clothes.
talk about listen to Case talk about touch me, tease me. Come on, bro.
all the thing I have on it, man, is hey, you go down 3-0 and you score 38 straight points. One word, defense. Defense. And Coach Carver said better than anybody. Defense win you championships. And as long as that defense playing the way they playing, there's not a soul in Texas can mess with them. And that's just all I gotta say about it.
I agree. You got anything on that, Just Watt?
Man, I gotta say, man, I saw 3-0, bro, and that was the Woodlands was giving Duncanville their best shot. And Duncanville didn't never panic. None of that. And once Caden broke the run, man, and it just started becoming downhill from there, bro. And everybody kept saying to overlook the Woodlands, but Duncanville took behind the woodshed and still, to me, left 2 touchdowns on the field.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Hey
saying?
man,
So,
and
and I
them
heard a
refs.
lot. I heard a lot of North Shore fans was talking how we beat them by this much, but y'all played them first game of the year. Duncanville played them at their peak. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So
Man, crazy. Man, say, Swaggy, you gonna get this child in jail. And we trying to stay out of jail.
Swaggin would have put on some brute cologne and everything.
I mean, we already got dating apps popping up, man. So I mean,
Yeah.
Swaggin.
Hey, Swaggy saw them date apps in the chat. Swaggy was like,
hey, Swagger replying to him and everything.
Let's see when he got the City Trends for soccer shirt.
so all you spam dating sites that's trying to get in here, y'all just go over to Swaggy, hit him on the inbox.
Yeah, give me
DM him.
played.
DM
Give him a
Swaggy.
DM.
If you need your model, DM Swaggy.
Hey, Jeremy. Man still says Swag trying to get a new profile pic.
Yeah.
Man, say, bro.
Oh, I don't know where this went off the rail, man, but I really did have a good show planned.
They got the sipping on Wild Hours Rose and everything, man. Come on, bro.
Hey man, Duncanville Spring Westfield. What you think about it? Let's start with Swaggy, cause we know he got something hot to say.
Hell, first
Duncanville
off, figure out
Spring
what they playing
Westfield.
first.
Last time these two teams touched the field, me, you, and Jesse down there went down to Killeen and saw the debacle.
Belton, yeah.
And saw a debacle. So for you Westfield fans out there, enjoy your last week of practice. Because I'm looking at it easily about 55-3.
God damn.
That's about what I got.
So
I would say
you
56-3.
so Swaggy, you said Spring Westfield basketball team finna get better.
Yeah, it's gonna get better.
What you got, just what?
My score about the same, man. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna give him 49-3. And I think he gonna call the dogs off on him, man, honestly, because I don't see it being close, bro. I mean, I don't at all, man. I don't see it being close. I mean,
Hey,
they trying to find somewhere to play. I think what it is, Sam's trying to make that bus ride easy for Westfield when they go back home. So I guess that's why they're trying to fight so hard to play in Houston, because they don't want that bus ride to be too long.
hey, Jesse, they call themselves the Jack Boys, right? After this game, Duncanville gonna have a new name for them called the Sack Boys.
Yeah.
Man,
And like Max Steph say, they gonna do them coin tosses. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. But if Duncanville lose both, coin flips, like he say, they gonna be mad having to do that 5.5 hour drive. That Stafford's gonna be. He liable to take a helicopter. So I just can't see that man ride if he got to ride 5.5 hours. I'm tell you right now, boy, ain't nothing gonna go good.
He gonna have a
Yeah, that's
golf
the
cart on the
thing.
back
You
of the
don't
bus
want to
too.
be on the end of that 5 hour ride having to play.
Yeah, you don't want to be that team waiting on Duncanville after they all had to ride 5.5 hours.
What Sam say? He gonna be ready to go. He trying to go home fast as he can.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that Second Street might not get no PT that game. That's
Yeah,
all I'm
ain't gonna be
saying.
good, man. But I
How
don't
you
see
see
no.
it, Tucker?
Go ahead.
How you see that game talking next week with Duncanville, Spring Westfield?
Well, I'm not trying to give no team no bulletin board material.
Yeah,
So
they giving us
let
plenty.
hey, I see it on their Instagram already. But hey, Westfield's a great team. I like their quarterback, PJ Hatter. What was it? A transfer from Klein Oak.
Yeah.
As long as Dunkerville and their defense ends, you know, play good outside containment, don't just rush up field at them and play good football. I think it'd be a nice game, man. I say like 42-13.
And for Pilot, can we get a pick six, Pilot? Just give me a thumbs up. We can get a pick six. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking, brother. Can we get a pick six? How you see it, Will?
Duncanville winning state. Oh, you talking about this game?
Yeah.
Yeah, this game is a formality. Nah, man, seriously, listen, man. I'm gonna keep saying it. Keep saying it. You're talking about a team that has on any given play, whether it's offense or defense on the field, they have 2 or 3 of the best players on that field in that game. In any game they line up in any game they line up to play, they're going to have the best running back, and they're going to have the best defense. And not just the best, they have demoralizing type of people on their offense and defense.
Mm-hmm.
When you can hold a 4-star quarterback, and I always say this, this is why defensive linemen, they go first in the draft when you got a special. I can beat you and rush you with 4 and get pressure with 4. It is so much I can do on the back end of my defense that's going to give you problems. The other part of that is I actually have lockdown corners. The other part of that is that ball is coming out quick. So I don't have to cover long. I can take chances. I can jump balls. I can do a lot of stuff because what I know I have up front. And that's the thing. And they have earned the right to rush 4. They're playing their best defense. They got the best running back. They got the best coach. They're going to have the best team, and they're going to win state this year. So this game is just a formality.
Hey,
There,
man.
there's no weaknesses on that defense. Nowhere. There's no weaknesses.
None.
Their front 7 and their secondary, no weaknesses, and they got depth.
Hey, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Hey, no arguments here. I ain't even got to say nothing. I'm like Swag and Jesse said, we all was together last time they played each other. We all took that road trip down there, and we all witnessed a hellacious butt kicking.
Tucker was there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we already know, and trust me, they did a whole lot of talking then.
That was, as a matter of fact, that
Oh
was on a
man,
Thursday.
what?
If y'all remember,
Yeah,
that was on a
When
Thursday.
they played?
yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
that
You're
was
right.
on a Thursday.
When they played?
It was.
Yep, like 3 o'clock
No,
game too.
it was a Friday.
No,
When we went down there, it was a
was
Friday.
it Friday?
That was
Right.
the
It was a
Thanksgiving
Friday.
weekend Friday.
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
it
It was
was.
a Friday, yeah.
Yeah,
So it was
that
a
was
Friday.
Thanksgiving weekend Friday. Yeah. But hey, man,
Yeah,
before
I'm
we get
looking
out
because
here,
hell,
let's
Westfield
run
on the
through some
head.
scores.
The quarterback only had 75 passing yards.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
Saturday.
I'll be
Race across
surprised
the
if he
exit.
passed that. If he passed that, hell, I'll be shocked. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you, cause I know I don't know if that's his dad or that's him that's online doing all this talking, but I hate to see parents out here writing checks that they kids got to cash.
Matt said it was Christmas weekend. That was the COVID year.
Oh, it was COVID year. Christmas show was,
It
show
sure
was.
was. It sure
Hey, so
was.
hold on, time out. Time out. I'm gonna ask this question again. Who was talking on?
The quarterback dad is just out here fooling.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, it was COVID.
I'm
I don't like what he said about Watson.
Well, what's that scene on Friday? What they tell Red? Don't come around here messing with these people. I told
Yeah.
you.
I don't like what he said about Watson Hatchet. He said they were sorry, but you only won 10-7.
Yeah, you won 10-7.
Oh, so
And they
everybody,
start running back with that.
They actually held him to 10 points.
10-7.
Yeah.
And they scored a 73-yard bomb in the late in the third quarter. That's what was separated.
But you said, man, these dudes are trash. That
Yeah.
could be
Hold on.
So
And
actually was
they
winning that game the whole time up until that big play.
and they
Yep.
started running back to even play that game.
Kind of sound like the Dunkville North Shore game last year. Just with
Yeah,
that
I
one
didn't even
play.
play that game. One play.
Hey, Jess, you see that comment? Somebody said, dude, y'all just played the third place team in a district. And y'all talking noise to the first place team? No.
Crazy. And this is what's so crazy. You beat the third place team. You lost against DeSoto last year. And the year before that, you got blew out by Duncanville. So you only 1-2 in this district.
The year before that, they lost Longview.
I don't get all the talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember this vividly, man. I never forget this.
Sure
We
was, man.
playing Alabama State, and we was at this lunch, and it was the classic, and all Alabama State kept doing was talking noise. And now I talk noise too. But I'm pretty much reacting. You know what I'm saying? So if you start talking too much, I'm gonna say something to you. And so, like, they just kept talking, and we had this conference, and they just kept going at this luncheon, and literally all teams, presidents, school, everybody around, and I finally had to say something. I said, because they all this whooping, I said, y'all do realize y'all got to put the ball down, right? Y'all do realize you got to line up and play, right? So all this bumping y'all doing, keep that same energy when we line up to play this ball game. And when we lined up to play that ball game, I didn't hear none of this. And that's the thing. Like, y'all got to learn how to be quiet unless you are a killer. What I mean by killers is, yeah, I'm going to dog you. I'm telling you I'm going to dog you. But when I go outside, I actually dog you. You know what I'm saying? Leave them people alone. And that's what Duncanville is. They just don't talk. You know what I'm saying? They have been instructed not to talk. That don't confuse that with they not some killers. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what Westfield doing. I don't know nothing about all that.
Go on their Instagram.
Yeah, but this ain't what you want though. Like, I can just tell you that that ain't the way to go about doing it.
Yeah.
Not like that, man. Just line up. You know, be grateful that you got to the next round. Be grateful you got an opportunity to go play the great Duncanville team.
And I already know how this is gonna go. You know, he up there, he talking all that noise. Then he gonna see his son just get, totally abused. And then when Duncanville fans start getting ready to talk back, what is it they love to say? Oh, y'all talk about these kids.
Nah.
It's about the kids.
He gonna say,
what about the kids?
it ain't no fair. We can't be the team that recruits. We can't. That's all they say.
And your son transferred in.
Yeah.
Man, North Shore half of their kids come from Louisiana here, so that don't matter that.
But I'm just saying, all I'm
They'll
saying
never
is,
play the
I
part.
just think it's cringe worthy for me. I just hate to see him talking so much, talking so reckless when he ain't the one out there that got to take these licks.
He ain't never lying.
You know what I'm saying?
And they coming.
He
coming.
he he ain't the one out there that got to take these licks. Your baby got to take them licks.
Man.
And then, when Duncanville, after they beat you and they start tagging you and saying what have happened was, then you gonna come in there. Y'all talking about kicking a kid, y'all talking about a kid.
Hey,
Y'all talking about a kid.
hey, shout out to Chris Pooh, man. North Shore plays their last game this week. Tassos Hicks gonna put an end to that. I can promise you this time.
How close was that first game?
15-13.
They get them this time.
15-13.
I want North Shore to win.
I want North Shore Duncanville. I ain't gonna lie. That's what
That's
I
what I
want.
want.
All
Westlake
day.
pencil it in. It's gonna happen.
We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, man, Jess, I know you got to get back on the road, man. Give us your closing word before you get out of here, man. What you got? Your
Shit, man,
shout
hey,
out.
I'm just ready for this weekend, bro. Like, we got pretty good football this weekend. If everybody, the favorites prevail like we expected, maybe we're gonna have a hell of a weekend next week. So, man, I'm just, counting the days down to, watch some good football this weekend. I plan on being at Longview, Timberview Friday. Saturday, I'm gonna go to the Curl and Gaia game, man. So hopefully Duncanville get their situation squared away. They can get the 7 o'clock game because when I leave the Curl and Gaia game, I'm gonna hit 35 and go where they playing at. So just look forward to some good football, man. Enjoy the good weekend this past weekend, and you know,
All right. Shout out to Longview, man. Good luck to y'all. That's gonna be a good game with Timberview. What you got, Big T, Big Tonka?
Man, I just want to wish everybody, safe travels and blessings going to these games this week. Bless these babies that's going to be out there on that field, cover them from injuries and anything harmful to them. But other than that, I want some good victories coming from the southern sector in Longview because I'm rooting for them boys. I got East Texas family everywhere, especially in Gilmer. But bring some victories to the southern sector of Dallas this weekend. And that's it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and Longview
Swag
by 25 over Timberview, Jeremy.
I
by
think
25. Y'all heard that? Jesse said plus they gonna win by 25 on Timberview.
I think
I
one of the
called
states
40 last week.
I think one of the state's best matchups this weekend is not being talked about because nobody talk about these two teams. But how you say their name? Jesse Quiro, something like that.
Kiro,
Kiro.
Yeah,
Kiro.
Quiro and Silsby. Quiro and
Yeah.
Silsby. That's gonna be the game of the playoffs this weekend. I
That's
can
probably
promise.
what Mac going. He liked them. He liked them small schools.
Well, you got Anna
But
and China Spring too.
That's what I was gonna say. Anna and China Springs
Anna China
probably gonna be
Spring.
the best,
I'll
one of
fight.
the best games this weekend.
But
Don't, don't sleep on Emma.
depending on the Duncanville location and date, I'll be a team Louisville Prosper. I've truly fell in love with Louisville quarterback Ethan Terrell. That junior is outstanding. Jaden Hardy, their junior receiver, outstanding. Louisville have a hell of a secondary, huge offensive line, a huge D line, outstanding linebacker core.
When
They're
they
the real
play?
deal in Louisville.
When they play?
Uh,
When they play?
they play at McKinney ISD
What I'm saying, Saturday or Friday?
Saturday too.
No, it's same time. Got you. So okay.
But
Yeah.
my last words is happy birthday to my brother out there, Matt Step.
Yeah. Hey, we ain't forgot about you, Mac. We got some big booty. We go we
See,
go
see
we gonna
that
bring
that right.
some big booty professionals. My bad, man. My bad, man. I'm just jokes, bro. We just joking. Mrs. Step, if you listening, we ain't like that. We good. We gonna take Matt to Bible study. We go to Bible study. Coach Carl, what you got? What you got?
Hey man, here's what I got, man. I want to say congratulations to all the teams that got to the third round. Man, keep your heads up. Y'all did a lot of things that a lot of teams wanted to do. Use this as a stepping stone to move forward. Use this to build your program and to set your expectations. Um, it's something to say because there are a lot of people who are practicing on jump shots and late. But be gracious, be humble, and I just want to say this to North proudly more so than anybody, man. I'm proud of you guys. I thought you guys had a tremendous year. You know, the future is extremely bright, and to Coach Gates, man, you did an outstanding job. You know, I know we all want to keep playing, but it ain't nothing to hang your hat on and put your head down. You know, it's gonna hurt because that's what it is. But just use that as fuel to the fire to get ready for next year, man. But I just think that, you know, all those teams, just want to congratulate them. And the teams are still standing. You know, you still got one more week to prove to the world that you belong. And it's going to be a good game this weekend. And the deeper you go, the better the games and the better the teams. So I'm excited, man. It's a lot of really – this playoffs for me, and it's my first time being around them, you know what I mean, in such a long time, that it's very invigorating to see a lot of good teams, a lot of good talent, and a lot of good competition.
Hey, J-Mac, say something else real quick. Get serious.
Yeah.
I just want to say, y'all are listening, man. Caden Brown from Middleton Heritage, DeJuan Lacey from North Crowley, Kamarian Pimpton from North Crowley. I just want to say it was an honor watching y'all, man. And I wish all three of y'all and everybody else number success at the next level. And I appreciate everything y'all done for high school football.
Already. Well, hey, man, we appreciate that, man. My closing words is, dog, it's been another great show. I swear I ain't had a Sunday go as planned yet, but it's always fun. It's always fun, man. But I did want to get to and we'll get to that. I'm gonna try to touch on the wins if we can, Coach. I do want to talk. We talk about defense. I do want to talk about sock linebackers, the linebacker play. We'll touch on that Wednesday if everything go accordingly with Pat on Wednesday show. We go because I want to talk about the linebacker play from Sock, Duncanville, and we got to touch on that Anna because I really think that Anna game with China Springs is going to be one of the bigger games coming. I really do.
Anna.
What you say?
I like Anna.
I'm riding with Anna all the way, man. I think they got the best quarterback in the playoffs right now on that level.
Hey, J-Mac, I'm gonna say some more defense with Will Core too. They said when you say about defense, I'm talking about my boys, man. I'm gonna put you on the stat. Long game gave up 20 points all year, all 100-yard rusher.
And they rank number one right now. We're gonna talk about we're gonna have a little
I'm gonna give you a sneak peek of Wednesday of the picks for Wednesday. Duncanville, DeSoto will not be featured in the number one game this week. So stay tuned, because it's going to be a surprise for you at number one.
Who's going to be a call the bowl game?
There you go. There you go. There you go. We trying to get out of here, dog. We trying to get out of here, dog.
Keep him out, man. It's cool.
Hey, you want to go there?
Salute to everybody. We not going there. We not going nowhere.
Watch this.
Next, football talk is a big hit. Sunday nights to Wednesday nights, we striking a match cause we lit. Y'all know the name, we call it the dub. On Friday nights, it feel like a club. Getting that VIP treatment on the sideline, they showing us love. Great interviews, go Hugs. Putting in work, go Rug. Texas youth and high school talking to page on Facebook, hold up. Coach Carter stand on the scene, giving advice, he do what he mean. Jay Mack and Swaggy Big, rocking the gear, it's so clean. Big guys and go easy, off the easy, push easy. With my steppers, our special kids, making plays we so easy. Trying to win, we so greedy. All our fans are so needy, cause they need to hear them talk about their club. We do it for the dub. 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 That DF dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That DF dub.
Welcome to the Dub, number one high school podcast starring Pat Botese, Jeremy McInnes, Whitfield Roderick, Coach Carr. and Ron Rising.
Well, all right. What's happening? What's going on? Welcome to the #1 talk show. Speak out.